But the attacks still continue. Now, as politics is speaking on the issue, the Congress party's Jairam Ramesh hitting out at the External Affairs Minister. He has taken to Twitter to say a most appalling response from the External Affairs Minister to a former Chief Minister with a genuine appeal. This level of nastiness from a man I have known so very well, who has developed new loyalties and who wants to show that in whatever he says and does, I am on his past. This is what Jairam Ramesh has tweeted. Politics continuing over the appeal that was made by the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, who appealed to Jaishankar to bring back the Kannadigas. In fact, the Congress leaders have been saying that this is an anti-Kannadiga government and they are not doing enough to bring back those who are stranded there. In his response, the External Affairs Minister Jaishankar also spoke about the kind of efforts that the country is taking to bring them back, also making an appeal not to politicize the issue. In fact, he lashed out at the Congress leader Siddaramaiah, saying the issue should not be politicized. There are 31 tribals from Karnataka who are stuck in violence-hit Sudan. The Congress leader Siddaramaiah had earlier appealed to the centre, seeking the safe return of the 31 tribals from the state who are stranded in Sudan. Siddaramaiah had also blamed the government for not taking any action to rescue them. In fact, he had put out a series of tweets where he even said that 31 people continue to be stranded there and there are no details of them yet. But a war of words breaking out. Let's go across to my colleague Aditi, who is joining us with the tweet versus tweet that's going on social media. The Congress leaders saying the government is not doing enough. The government also hitting back. Yes, Aditi.
Well, yes, we have the reaction from the Congress party and they are reacting to what Jaishankar said earlier. Well, let me go across to the Congress reaction first of all. A most appalling response from the External Affairs Minister to a former CM with a genuine appeal. This level of nastiness from a man I have known so very well, who has developed new loyalties and who wants to show that in whatever he says and does, I am on his shocked on his past. Now, this is what Jaishankar had tweeted, to which Congress has reacted to. Now, Jaishankar, External Affairs Minister, has said, simply appalled at your tweet. Now, this is in reaction to Siddaramaiah's tweet over the Sudan crisis. Now, Jaishankar said there are lives at stake. Don't do politics. Since the fighting started on April 14, the Embassy of India in Khartoum has been continuously in touch with the most Indian nationals and PIOs in Sudan. Now, Congress firstly had questioned why India is not reacting in a very urgent manner amid the crisis that is going on in Sudan. Siddaramaiah had said that it is reported that 31 people from Karnataka belonging to Hakipiki tribe are stranded in Sudan, which is troubled by civil war. And then he urged the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, to act swiftly and open a safe passage for the people, for the Indians stranded in Sudan to come back to India.
Jaishankar also saying that the location and the details as of now cannot be revealed because of security reasons, but we continue to see attacks coming in from the Congress party. Deepak Bopan also on the broadcast with us with the details. Deepak, after Siddaramaiah's appeal, Jaishankar has responded to it, saying that the tweet is appalling, but it looks like a barrage of Congress leaders have now come down, saying and accusing the External Affairs Minister of not doing his job and instead politicizing the issue.
Well, yesterday the AICC in charge, Mr. Randeep Surjewala, was the first one to put out the tweet blaming the centre for not doing enough and saying that the state government here also blaming Mr. Bommai that he's not put his efforts to help rescue the members of the Hakipiki community, about 31 of them who are trapped in Sudan, as the clashes ensue between the government and the paramilitary forces there. More importantly, of course, Mr. Siddaramaiah later made an appeal that the External Affairs Ministry should do its best to ensure the safe return of all the people who are stranded, and expresses condolences to the person who had lost his life as well. Now, the External Affairs Minister, of course, through a tweet has responded, which has drawn a lot of flack as well. It's going on to say that the former Chief Minister only asked for help to ensure that the safe return happens. There have been leaders, of course, who politicized it. We've seen Mr. Randeep Surjewala politicize it. We've seen Mr. D.K. Shivkumar. But the Congress says, as far as Siddaramaiah is concerned, he didn't even politicize it. But overall, this charge of the BJP, the External Affairs Minister, seems seems to be against the Congress party, which is politicizing the issue, where the External Affairs Ministry is saying that this is not about one state or one set of individuals. This is about the safety of all Indians living in Sudan, and all channels of communications have been on to ensure that the people in Sudan return safely.
Absolutely. In fact,